Panathinakos go into this UEFA Cup tie off the back of a 16-game unbeaten streak, which includes 8 straight wins, and hope to go into the second leg in Belgium next week with some sort of advantage. Anderlecht view this competition as their only hope of silverware this season. They are 14 points adrift of top of the table Bruges. Panathinakos are at full strength for the game. Bassinas, Elisa Davy, Karagounis and Saitadis all return to first team duty after missing the 1-0 win against Ionikos due to injury and suspension. Number 21 Limberopoulos has scored in 5 successive games. For Anderlecht, Glenn de Boek is back after recovering from illness, and Walter Baseggio back from suspension, but Gilles de Bilder is missing through injury, and there's no place for goalkeeper Philip de Vilde, just back from injury. He didn't even make the trip. And in his place is Daniel Zitka, the Czech Republic goalkeeper. He's featured in all 6 UEFA Cup ties so far. Manuel Gonzalez from Spain is our match official. This is the 4th round of the UEFA Cup. The winners will go into the quarter-finals and play either Porto or Denizlispor. Anderlecht in possession. Van der Hagen. The last round, Panathinakos beat Slovan Liberec 3-2 on aggregate. Drawing the first leg away 2-2, but a real chance for them to take home advantage tonight. All the early possession here by Anderlecht, and the home fans don't like it. Bassinas tries to win it back. And that wayward ball gives Panathinakos their first touch of the football. Limberopoulos getting it wide to Karagounis. Hendricks is in retreat. Karagounis tries to go outside him here. He's spooned the cross. It might have taken a deflection. Indeed it has. And it's going to be a corner kick to the Greek side. Panathinakos top of the Greek table and have a 2-point lead over second place Olympiakos. There's their coach Sergio Markarian, and they have a chance here with Limberopoulos, whose header is saved by Zitka. Early pressure, and the header from Nikos Limberopoulos comfortably taken, but the marking here was poor, to say the least, from Tahina. So all unable to win it. Saitadis gets it back, swaps passes with Nikopolidis, the Greek international keeper. It's Saitadis again here for Panathinakos, chased by Baseggio. Bassinas, Fisas, the left back now. Elisa Davy, the only player inside the box of Panathinakos. This is Kolka. There's an opening here for Fisas. It's a rather short cross. Needed a bit more power on it by the fullback. Seal has Saitadis for company. And Seal again. Now, what can Anderlecht do here? It was a rather ordinary cross in the end. Put out by Kyrgiakos. This is the Panathinakos attack. Elisa Davy was ready to pounce. But a corner kick here to Anderlecht. The book prominently forward from the back. The goalkeeper's come a long way to punch that one away. And it's spooned over the bar. Some distance by Baseggio. Nikopolidis came through a ruck of players then and was leaving his goal unattended, and Bassinas tried to spoon the ball back in. Elisa Davy beat to the ball. 11 here is Kolka, the Finnish international, and he's won a free kick. Jonas Kolka, signed from PSV Eindhoven. Bassinas. It's Limberopoulos. Elisa Davy, 1-0. No marking in the back post. No marking right in front of the goal, and Panathinakos have a dream start. Initially it seemed the header would cross the line, but having touched against the upright, it sat up ever so nicely for Elisa Davy, the Polish international, and it's Panathinakos 1, Anderlecht 0. Great start for the home side. The defending left a lot to be desired once again by Anderlecht. Jestrovic. He has René Hendrickson marking him. Then gives it away to Saitadis. Karagunis. Limberopoulos. Nothing on to his right, so he switches play to Fisas. Bassinas. Anderlecht sitting very deep at the moment, and that's allowing Panathinakos to see an awful lot of the ball. Karagunis trying to get away from Hendricks. Kolka! The upright again, but this time there was nobody on hand to convert the rebound. Limberopoulos climbed, Kolka got there, the goalkeeper left it for dead. This should have been 2-0 to Panathinakos. Panathinakos, who are in a terrific form at the moment in the Greek league, really have taken the game here to the Belgian side. The Basseggio's emerged from that tackle with the ball. Played into Jestrovic. Nikopoulos did everything right there. Twice prevented the opposition from scoring in Panathinakos' UEFA Cup run so far this term. Basseggio with a corner kick here for Anderlecht, who are desperate to get back into this game now. Very ordinary corner kick. Cold night when you're behind. Saitadis got it clear. Came off Jestrovic, it should be a goal kick, indeed it is. The Karian side are in front. They're playing with a lot of confidence. Lova. Seal. Easily dispossessed. There really is that fighting spirit about Panathinakos. And here's Elisa Davy, their Polish international. Great run here by Michelson. Goalkeeper had to get hold of that one. In fairness, Elisa Davy had made the angle for the cut back, but the ball never came. Hendricks gets it wide. This is Jestrovic, waiting for the cavalry to arrive. Van der Hagen. Bit of fortune there for Anderlecht. Seol. And the goalkeeper, oh, he dropped it. And that could have been costly for Panathinakos. You can see that Lova went in for the kill and it distracted the goalkeeper. Just took his eye off the ball. Bassinas. Karagunis. Back to Bassinas again and cleared by De Boek, the sweeper. Glenn De Boek, Belgian international, now in his 7th season with Anderlecht. Michelson. Which way is he going to go? He's round De Boek. Oh, the weak effort in the end with his left foot. Clever idea by Jan Michelson, the Danish international. Rather scuffed the shot. Lovra. Easily taken by Nikopoulos, who hasn't had too much to do in this opening 45 minutes. 46.5 with stoppage time. Bassinas. Maybe Panathinakos will feel that they should have had a greater advantage to take into the dressing room at half-time. Kolka. Limberopoulos. Just one goal separates the teams. And it was scored by Elisa Davey after he was on hand to turn in the loose ball after Limberopoulos' head had come back off the upright. Can Panathinakos add to this one-goal advantage in the second half against a rather lacklustre Anderlecht defence? The half-time score then is Panathinakos 1, Anderlecht 0. To restart the game, and Anderlecht, who are a goal down here in this UEFA Cup tie to Panathinakos, have made a change at half-time. Olivier Doll has come on for number 2, Alexander Ilic. That suggests they're going to rearrange their defence and try to stop Panathinakos having all that possession in the last third of the field. No changes for Panathinakos at the break. Kolka. Van der Haga. Oh, he's given the ball away to Kolka here. Elisa Davey takes over. Gets the ball back to Bassinas. Scooped in here towards Limberopoulos. And the player who can't stop scoring in the Greek League couldn't convert that chance. Rather wistful look as he wonders how that one got away. Karagunis. Suspicion of offside, but looking at that one again, he seemed to time his run to perfection. It is a corner kick. Bassinas to take it. Kolka appeals for handball. And Panathinakos want to take those appeals further, but the Spanish official is unmoved. Kolka. Fisas. Bassinas. Second half much in the same vein as the first. All the pressure coming on Hugo Bruce's side. Van der Haga can't win it. Michelson. This is Elisa Davey. Michelson behind him. Limberopoulos, he's done it again. He's scored in 6 consecutive games now, and he's given Panathinakos a 2-goal advantage here. And the player who made the goal for Elisa Davey in the first half now has one made for him by Elisa Davey. But once again, the marking was very poor at the back there for the Belgian side. Good skill here by Elisa Davey to drift round the Anderlecht defence, stand up the cross perfectly at the right height for Nikos Limberopoulos. A 2-0 cushion. Couldn't be much better for Sergio Markarian and his Panathinakos team. Seal. Hendricks. Van der Haga. Masaccio. The few chances Anderlecht are getting, they're wasting. The expression on their faces tell its own tale. Jestrovic unhappy with the referee, who tells Panathinakos to get on with the game. Already Anderlecht have an awful lot to do in the second leg. Jestrovic. Van der Haga. Seal. There's Hendricks in support if he wants to use him. This is Hendricks. Mark Hendricks with a cross. And Nikopoulos inevitably wanted to chase that ball. Bassinas striding through the Anderlecht midfield. Tries to dig the ball out towards Limberopoulos, unsuccessfully. Seal. Tries to get away from Saitadis, but Rennie Hendrickson emerges with the ball. Karagunis. What was said in the newspapers this week in Greece about whether Panathinakos could do well against top European opposition. It was one thing beating the lesser lights of the Greek league, but another thing doing well against Anderlecht. And here's Elisa Davey. Michelson, almost number 3. Limberopoulos wants to know why Michelson didn't get it back. And as the inquests continue, Panathinakos know they could have had the tie wrapped up by now. Great vision there by Elisa Davey. Michelson went for glory. Panathinakos with a corner kick. Lovra. Really good opportunity here for Panathinakos. A very good save indeed by Zitka. Beaten in midfield. It's Panathinakos again for Panathinakos. Elisa Davey breaks to his left. It's Elisa Davey. It's Kolka. It's Elisa Davey. It's number 3. Beyond their wildest dreams. Elisa Davey claims his 2nd goal of the game. Would you believe Elisa Davey hasn't even played a full match in the UEFA Cup this season? Panathinakos had so many options here. Kolka threading it through here to Elisa Davey, but once again, no marking at all. And that is the story of the match, how this Anderlecht defence has fallen apart in Athens. Opportunity for Anderlecht. There haven't been many. Well, one wonders now what Anderlecht think about the return leg, having to rescue a 3-0 scoreline. It's going to be very, very difficult for them, if not impossible. Seol takes a free kick. Vanderhagen. Warner. Elisa Davey, the hero of the hour for Panathinakos. One of the best days in the history of European football of Panathinakos. They have not only won, they've won significantly and already have 1 foot in the quarter-finals of this season's UEFA Cup. Elisa Davey did the damage with 2 goals, and it's 3-0 to Panathinakos.